Right stroke, pull a baby in a spiral. Soprano simply like to keep it on a high note.
Doesn't that look like a full-on concert? Actually, classical music. Yeah, that is getting a bold modern remix this weekend as the Phoenix Symphony closes out its season. So happening this Friday, which is tomorrow and Saturday. Audiences, they're going to hear something so different. Kendrick Lamar's music blended with the work of legendary composer Igor Stravinsky. So it's called Stravinsky x Kendrick Lamar. And we are joined by composer and conductor Steve Hackman and Chris Powell from the Phoenix Symphony. This is such a cool fusion collaboration. Tell me why Kendrick Lamar and how this was kind of married together.
Well, Kendrick Lamar's music is incredible.
Yeah.
He's really a modern genius. In my opinion, he's like a Stravinsky of our time. Both these composers are emblematic of just such daring creativity.
Yeah.
They draw upon the various music of their time. And so putting them together was pretty natural for me.
Right. And you were saying that, so you kind of come up with a list of musicians to choose from, right, to work with the Phoenix Symphony, and then your group looks at it and picks.
We are artistic planners galore as part of the symphony, and Steve has a catalog of incredible productions of fusions of artists all the way from Biggie and Tupac to Beyonce and Beethoven, and this year with Kendrick Lamar and Stravinsky. It's one of the best shopping trips I suppose you could make when you're planning these kind of concerts.
Yeah, it's like the best of both worlds. And I mean, you've got vocalists. I mean, it's just not the symphony, right? You've got bass players. I mean, everything. Who is going to be showcased?
Right. So it's the Phoenix Symphony in all its glory, playing Stravinsky's Petrushka, which is a huge showpiece for orchestra. But then I bring with me these soloists, 2 rappers, 1 singer, a bass player, a synth bass player, and then a drummer / electric drums player. So, and these are guys, they happen to be all guys in this group, that are playing in bands like Kendrick Lamar's band.
Yeah.
Like it's the best of both worlds. We have the absolute world-class Phoenix Symphony, and then you've got these soloists who are world-class in their own right.
Yeah, 2 titans in one room.
Exactly, who share the same birthday.
Oh, look at that. And what, over 100 years apart, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's right.
Now, you've done this before, these fusions with very popular, clearly, artists, like you were saying, Tupac and Beyonce. What has been the reaction? I'm just curious, especially in the beginning stages with the musicians and how well that's kind of, transcended over to the audience as well. How's that been like?
I mean, so that's evolved over time.
Yeah.
The beginning, when I started to do this over 10 years ago, this was quite a shocking notion.
I bet.
And orchestras were kind of like, you're doing what with what? Like this is kind of like you're spray painting the Mona Lisa. Like,
yes. Yeah.
But over time, we've evolved in the world of music. I think the barriers between genre have started to erode, especially because of streaming. Like if you think of your streaming account, I bet you're jumping between genre all the time with your favorite music.
Yeah.
We all are. And even classical musicians are doing that. And as orchestras are getting kind of younger and younger and adapting new listening habits, they've really kind of taken to this work more and more to the point where now when I step on stage with the Phoenix Symphony, it really, it's in a great environment.
Yeah, it feels so natural. And you were even saying too, which surprised me, that musicians have gotten younger. And as a former flautist, I appreciate this, but that they've gotten younger too, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's great to see a younger generation come in and successfully win auditions in major orchestras. There are generations who retire, just like from any profession. You'll retire from your profession, and those who are winning the jobs lately have been younger musicians, like almost right out of grad school.
Wow.
Exceptionally talented individuals, and really contributing now to the social fabric of Phoenix. And they live here, they work here. This is their full-time job.
Yeah.
This is what they do. And having this event with Steve, is like the capstone of a really exciting season.
I bet. And it's what they're listening to too.
Correct.
Yes. So amazing. All right. So don't forget Stravinsky x Kendrick Lamar. Lamar is happening tomorrow and Saturday night at Symphony Hall in downtown Phoenix. For more info and tickets, all you have to do is go to phoenixsymphony.org. Steve and Chris, great to have you.
Thank you for having
Keep
us.
the great work going, and hopefully we'll see you next time for your next performance.
Thank you.
I would love that. All right, we'll be right back.